The following contest is scheduled for one fall. One fall! It is a fans bring the weapons now! Introducing first, they are the team of I Am Sam and Ken Allen. Together, they are the best of both worlds. And their opponents. From Birmingham, Alabama, the Warbringer, Steven Michael.
The Warbringer returns! We haven't seen the Warbringer Stephen Michaels in quite some time.
In shades of New Jack, we're keeping the music rolling.
Stephen Michaels has been here, but not in full Warbringer mode for a long time. The fun and games are over.
Daddy Thigh Meat no more, because the Warbringer is back tonight for fans. Bring the weapons.
The Warbringer is here to cause some damage and put an end to this nonsense.
And this crowd is absolutely savage. Did you see some of the items that they brought, Ryan?
I'm looking at some of the items they brought, Carmen, and I can't believe it. I see a skate deck.
Stephen Michaels just wrapped that broom handle around the back.
I see a crutch. I see a skate deck, some kind of voodoo witch doctor stick.
And that chop just about caved in the chest of Sam.
Lord.
The fans in attendance are standing.
Oh, Stephen Michaels is never happier than when the fans are showing how bloodthirsty they are. We haven't seen this side of Stephen Michaels in a long time.
Clubbing blow to the back of Sam, and now notice Stephen Michaels has them separated. We have Sam on our side of the ring, and then on the opposite side you have Kent Havoc.
Well,
it's a wise strategy.
It is a wise strategy. Sam and Ken Havoc got a little big for their britches.
Stephen Michaels signaling perhaps for a suplex to the concrete floor. He has Sam hooked.
Uh-oh.
Oh, into the turnbuckles. Sam's lifeless body has no choice but to go up and to go down into the apron.
Sam at the mercy of both Stephen Michaels and Gravity here tonight.
We hear the crowd. We know exactly what they want. Kent Havoc rolled into the ring.
Oh, dear.
What is it?
And now the head
Is
has...
that Pinhead? We got Hellraiser.
One of Head's many relatives has made an appearance here.
And I never thought I'd say this, but Stephen Michaels giving Kent Havoc head in the center of the ring.
You had to go there.
I'm calling the action. They call it play-by-play for a reason.
Stephen Michaels not content with the pin just yet. You
He's wanting to punish him.
You have to know this was not about victory or loss here for Stephen Michaels. This is just about punishing Kent Havoc and Sam for the disrespect that they have paid him over the past few months.
Well, Stephen considered Kent Havoc to be his younger brother. We saw that makeshift tag team. And while Stephen Michaels may have been a little hesitant at first to join forces with Kent, all that seemed to get thrown out the window. It's like he took him under his wing and taught him the ways of Daddy Thigh Meat.
And Sam with the crutch. Stephen Michaels certainly warmed up to Kent Havoc.
And this is where the numbers advantage is going to come into play. Sam warping the crutch around the chiseled back of Stephen Michaels. Kent Havoc charges in, connects with that running drop kick. Not even a 1 count.
And a friendship with Stephen Michaels is not something lightly spurned, but lucky for Kent Havoc, he has a cohort in Sam here.
So to the point you just brought up, we know Stephen Michaels has trust issues. We think back on all the tag teams he's been in, and we think back to when he was in the Cortez. Yes, exactly. Thought he found a family with Derek Neal, Tony Evans, Tyler Franks, and then that all unraveled. Adam Priest.
It all just went right out the window. Stephen Michaels, time and time again, has been betrayed, let down, bamboozled, hoodwinked, whatever you want to call it. And this time was exceptionally personal. It was the first time Stephen Michaels had really opened up to anyone.
Like a ravenous pack of hyenas, both men here laying boots to Stephen Michaels, now trying to choke the life out of him with a rake.
And how about Sam coming out of nowhere after such a long absence from New South and turning Garrett Kent against Stephen Michaels like that? Just unbelievable.
That's Stephen by the hair to Sam.
Sam just laying those forearms in to the Warbringer's back.
Well, we saw Stephen's plan before to separate the two, and it worked for a while, but this is exactly what Stephen wanted to avoid, because now both men having their way with Stephen. That numbers advantage. Meanwhile, in the corner, you see Kent Havoc setting up a chair. Oh, since Sam head
first. Eats the chair. Full speed.
And you see the look on Kent's face. He knows exactly what this means. Decapitating lariat.
Stephen Michaels sends Gary Kent tumbling to the outside. Lord have mercy.
Kent Havoc may be out of it. And you got to think, we mentioned before how he considered Kent Havoc his younger brother. And while he may be frustrated with him, you also keep in mind how he's got to feel about Sam, the man that he believes came in and corrupted his younger brother and took him away from him.
Turned him away from him.
Exactly.
We know what bags like that tend to hold, Carmen.
Now, I'm no mathematician, but I can estimate that is
a
lot of thumbtacks.
That is a lot of damn thumbtacks. Pardon my French, but this is about to get ugly. Kent Havoc and Sam are in for a world of hurt if Stephen Michaels has his way right now.
Going for a power bomb.
Kent Havoc hanging on to Sam, pulling him off of Stephen Michaels' shoulders. Sending the Warbringer into the ring post.
No. Now the best of both worlds. Calling for it. They have Steven hooked.
This may come back to bite the Warbringer.
Both arms hooked.
Uh-oh. Steven Michaels fights out, tries to reverse.
Steven doing everything he can to pump the brakes, not be sent into the thumbtacks.
Even the combined might of the best of both worlds can't get Steven Michaels up for the suplex.
Steven going for that double noggin knocker. They fight back. No.
Didn't happen.
Hip toss!
Oh!
A double hip toss into the thumbtacks!
Onto the thumbtacks!
Those are thumbtacks driven into human flesh, folks. You hear the wails coming from Steven Michaels. This is a man with a high pain tolerance. I guarantee he's tossed back a few before this match.
Every inch of the backside of Steven Michaels has been pin-cushioned, Carmen. Steven Michaels is in abject agony right now.
Now we have this
apparently
walking
the medicine stick has come into play here.
Steven has not moved since being sent into these thumbtacks.
I wouldn't want to move if I was in that position. Lord, the baking tray.
And every time he rolls, more are entering his skin.
Oh, I don't know if I can watch this, Carmen. Oh! The best of both worlds just going to town.
He is in the worst possible position. Like I said, anytime he moves, he's getting more thumbtacks in him.
Steven Michaels is going to be picking thumbtacks out of himself for hours when this is over. The best of both worlds tight-roping their way to the center.
Going for the double. It's going
Steven moves! Ken Havoc and Sam go crashing into the thumbtacks.
Well, luckily for Kent and Sam, I do believe like half the thumbtacks are in the back of Steven Michaels right now.
Most of those thumbtacks are stuck in the Warbringer right now. That is the only thing that saved the best of both worlds.
Every single time we host a Fans Bring the Weapons match here in New South, I see something else that I have not seen. In the sight of Steven Michaels, this mountain of a man, full of thumbtacks and still fighting, is one of the scariest damn things I have ever seen in my life.
As much as it must hurt, you got to know that the thumbtacks only just pissed off the Warbringer.
Delivers with the uppercut.
And we saw in his promos, we saw in his messages to both New South and the best of both worlds, Daddy Thigh Meat is not here tonight. Steven Michaels is channeling the Alpha Wolf, the Warbringer. The fun and games are over. The laughing, the jokes, the best buddy stuff, it's done. Steven Michaels is here to prove a point, to teach these two young guns a lesson.
And notice that chair literally has Sam's name written on it.
The Warbringer torn with indecision here. He has both Sam and Kent Havoc in position. Well, I guess the answer has been solved with the addition of yet more chairs.
Kent apologizing.
Steven Michaels' back is literally glittering with thumbtacks right now, Carmen.
Steven Michaels fired up.
Steven Michaels is angry. Will Steven Michaels accept the apology of Kent Havoc? Steven Michaels has been deceived before. Fool him once, shame on him.
Going low.
And Kent Havoc once again.
Headshot after headshot. And now
Back again on the thumbtacks.
double DDT into the chair.
Head driven into that steel chair, laying again in that bed of thumbtacks. How much more brutalization, how much more damage can Steven Michaels take? As tough and as powerful as he is. The crowd
Calling for the pizza box.
demanding the pizza box, Carmen.
There's no pizza. Clearly, Luigi Primo has not been here yet.
Who brings, what sort of cretin brings a pizza box with no pizza in it? This is unacceptable.
Clearly, this person meant to bring this on March 3rd for Heart of the Southern 16 tournament, which we will see Luigi Primo in action. There's my plug.
Oh, I've already ordered an extra large meat lovers.
Oh!
Sam now with the belt just
Back and forth, cookie sheet and belt. And you see the blood pouring from the back of the Alpha Wolf, the Warbringer, Stephen Michaels.
the best of both worlds having their way now. Somehow, Stephen Michaels is able to kick out from that.
Thankfully, referee Allison Lee has on her protective gloves.
Sam,
backstabber.
Sam choking Stephen Michaels with that belt into the backstabber. And now once again, the stunner assisted
stunner.
with the belt.
Unfortunately for Kent Havoc, I do believe he fell into some tacks on that one.
Well,
Sam trying to roll over Steven, but having quite some trouble. Double pinfall.
oh!
Steven still kicking
Steven
out.
kicks out again. It is a minefield of dangerous objects in the ring right now.
Raining down with all these boots.
The best of both worlds, just raining blows on Stephen Michaels, trying to keep the Warbringer down.
Kent and Sam
Oh!
send Steven into the corner.
The crowd firmly behind Stephen Michaels here as Kent
sent
Havoc
up
goes
and
up
over.
and over.
Devastating lariat from the Warbringer. And
And
another.
onto the thumbtacks.
Oh my God! A German suplex into the thumbtacks! You have got to be kidding me! You have got to be kidding me!
Oh! Did you hear that? Jesus Christ!
Look at the blood pouring from the arm of Sam.
Sam was driven.
And the blood pouring from the head of the Warbringer.
Sam was driven into those thumbtacks. The Warbringer is busted open.
This is taking everything out of every man in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Uh-oh.
A skate
Oh,
deck.
the
just
skate
thrown in the
deck.
ring.
No.
Steven doesn't even want to use it.
Oh! Kent Havoc.
Has in the sleeper hold. Trying to put the Warbringer down.
Is the Warbringer fading?
It looks like he is, Ryan. We see the live fading, but no, flipping off Allison.
The Warbringer is not done. Kent Havoc desperately calling for Sam's help.
Double sleeper here. You have the guillotine choke and the sleeper hold at the same time.
But the
wait, hold
Warbringer
up.
is just trying to muscle out of it.
Hold on a second.
Again! Both members of the best of both worlds send into the thumbtacks.
Not only the strength of the Warbringer on display there, all three men crashing into the thumbtacks once again.
Stephen Michaels gritting his teeth, fighting through the pain. There's no pizza in there, Stephen. There's just
thumbtacks!
more thumbtacks! Why? What? Oh!
Good night, Graceland!
Here is your winner of the fans bring the weapons match, the Warbringer, Stephen Michaels.
Harmon,
What a main event!
I don't think I have ever seen that many thumbtacks in a human body.
One of the most brutal main events in recent memory here in New South Pro Wrestling. Look at all the thumbtacks in the boot of Steven.
On the bottom of Stephen Michaels' soles.
Steven now celebrating with the crowd.
Stephen Michaels with a well-deserved, well-earned victory here. Getting some comeuppance for the betrayal of Kent Havoc. The interference of I Am Sam.
Gotta imagine how bittersweet this feels, but in a way, cathartic. Finally putting away his younger brother, Kent.
What does he have in mind with that coat hanger? Thought better of it, looks like. What? Tony Evans!
Hold up. Tony Evans, his former Cortez stablemate, with a spear. Tony Evans from out of nowhere.
Tony Evans interfering with Stephen Michaels' celebration. Maybe some bad blood left over from the cortege coming to the surface here. Tony Evans raining down blows on Stephen Michaels. What on earth is going on here? Tony intimidating the officials out of the ring. What?
We've got to get some help here. The show is over. Come on, we got to get some help. No. Going for the elliptical.
No! What could possibly be Tony Evans' end goal here?
At this point, nothing surprises me. Anything coming from Superior Tony Evans.
Tony Evans deciding to dig up and air out some dirty laundry here, perhaps.
And folks, this is not how we wanted to end things here tonight for We Love Pro Wrestling. But Superior Tony Evans clearly has something else in mind.
You're right, Carmen. A happy, victorious moment cut short.
Either way, we hate to end things this way, but as always, I've been Carmen Michael. This has been Ryan Grisham, and we here at New South would like to say thank you for watching.